What's going on, everybody? Mike here with iSMELL. Hope this video is finding everybody well. In this video, we are going to be tackling a tag concept forwarded over to me from the homie Tyler over at SimplyFragrances. What he has commissioned me to do is to put together a list of fragrances, one for each season of the year. So one signature scent for spring, one signature scent for summer. You get the idea. What I did was pulled 4 fragrances from my collection. Every single one of these are signature scent worthy fragrances. I'm not sure if Tyler is aware, but this is a video that I have done before. It was very early on within the inception of my channel. I will provide a marker above so that y'all can check it out, see if there's any overlap, as well as check out the evolution and the aesthetic of the channel and how it has progressed. Nonetheless, I'm not the type of person to shy away from a challenge, so that's exactly what we're going to be doing. We have quite a few fragrances to talk about in this video. Let's go ahead and get into it. The first fragrance that I'm going to be showcasing today is a signature scent worthy spring fragrance. If you're looking for something elegant, sophisticated, and something that's just going to put you in the right state of mind, it puts you in a great mood every single time you wear it. At least that's what it does for me. This is definitely one worth checking out. Fragrance number 1 comes from the house of Chanel. The name of this fragrance is Allure Homme Edition Blanche. All right, so if you're looking for something fresh, clean, a little soapy, powdery throughout the mid, and then warm and creamy in the base, look no further. This is an excellent fragrance for this time of year that I recorded and dropped this video for spring. The notable notes in Allure Homme Edition Blanche is going to include lemon, bergamot, sandalwood, tonka, vetiver, as well as musk. I'll give you a couple sprays and let you know what I smell in this fragrance. Excellent atomizer, by the way. This is an amazing fragrance, you guys. Up at the top, you're gonna get a citrus medley, mostly lemon as the star player. Then throughout the mid, you're gonna get some very comforting and refreshing powdery notes, a little bit creamy. And then the base, you're gonna get rich, luxurious, warm woods. All in all, it's a beautiful fragrance, one that is worth the money. Doesn't have the best performance, but it's not like lackluster either. It's not as bad as people would make you believe. On my skin, I get about 4 to 6 hours, more so around that 4-hour mark in all honesty, but nonetheless, it's an excellent spring fragrance, one you should definitely try if you haven't already, and one that is signature scent worthy for spring, at least in my opinion. At the number 1 spot for the spring slot, we have Chanel Allure Homme Edition Blanche. All right, so moving on to summer. In terms of a fragrance that I would want as a signature scent for the summer months of the year, considering I'm in Texas, I'm not gonna want anything too sweet. I'm not gonna want anything too cloying. I'm gonna want something that's lively and reinvigorating, something that has a high likability factor that I can wear pretty much anywhere I go. I do believe this next one slates perfectly into that slot. The second fragrance I'm gonna be talking about, one that I feel that is signature scent worthy for the summer. This one comes from Versace. The name of this fragrance is Versace Man O Fresh. So I did notice that Tyler included Mont Blanc Starwalker, which is kind of ironic because Mont Blanc Starwalker and Versace Man O Fresh, they do share kind of a very similar scent profile. Not exactly, but there are nuances that smell the same. In terms of the listed notes on Versace Man O Fresh, what you're gonna get is lemon, starfruit, tarragon, rosewood, sage, as well as musk. Now, if you've been in the community for any good amount of time, you're already aware of what Versace Man O Fresh smells like. But for those of y'all that don't, I will give you a couple sprays. Yeah, in a nutshell, this is a sweet and slightly sour, citrusy summer scent. It's a fairly linear scent profile. Like what you get in the opening is pretty much what you get in the dry down. But again, this is a beautiful fragrance in terms of something that's going to be refreshing, reinvigorating, lively, has a nice scent profile, doesn't smell like everything else out there, and just so happens to be one of my most highly complimented fragrances in my entire collection. It's a beautiful fragrance in general. I enjoy the presentation as well. Definitely one worth checking out in my opinion if you haven't already. A great summer staple, one that is signature scent worthy for the summer in my honest opinion. At the number 2 spot from Versace, we have Versace Man O Fresh. All right, so moving on to autumn, the weather is now beginning to change. It is beginning to get a bit cooler outside. You're gonna want something with a bit more density and depth versus your standard citrus aromatic, but being that I am in Texas, our autumns are fairly mild. They don't get too cold. I mean, the weather ranges from about 60 to 70 degrees and the sun is still out. Therefore, I'm gonna want something, again, with a bit more complexity versus your standard citrus aromatic, but I'm not gonna want something so dense that it becomes cloying or chokes out the room. I do believe this next one fits the bill perfectly. The fragrance that I'm slating into the third slot for autumn comes from the house of Prada. The name of this fragrance is Prada Luna Rossa Black. All right, so this one is going to appeal to the sophisticated, confident person that wants a bit of sensuality into their fragrance. The notable notes in Prada Luna Rossa Black is going to include tonka, amber, angelica, musk, patchouli, as well as bergamot. I'll give you a couple sprays of this one as well. What I will say is I was not the biggest fan of this one when I first smelt it, but it has grown on me over time and I have grown to really, really enjoy it. Basically, what you smell in this fragrance when it opens up is a tinge of bergamot. The bergamot recedes fairly quickly. It's gonna move into some powdery, Play-Doh almost like notes coming from that angelica. It'll move through some semi-sweet tonka bean, which is the heart of the fragrance. And then in the base, you are gonna be met with a heavy dose of both amber, which warms the fragrance up, and then musk. That musk will increase as the fragrance begins to dry down. This is a fairly musky fragrance. I have heard rumblings that this fragrance is discontinued. I can neither confirm nor deny, but what I can attest to is that this fragrance smells great and is one that you should check out. In my opinion, it is signature scent worthy for the fall weather. Definitely one that I'm going to be rocking every single fall. At the number 3 spot in my autumn slot, we have Prada Luna Rossa Black. All right, y'all, so last but not least, and if you are still watching, big salute. What we need now is a bold signature scent for winter, something that's gonna make a statement and captivate the senses. This one right here is hands down a great pick. Either way you cut it, this is a great fragrance. Fragrance number 4, the one at the winter slot, comes from the house of Dior. The name of this fragrance is Dior's Fahrenheit Le Parfum. All right, so basically what they did with this one was took the original DNA, the original Fahrenheit DNA, they modernized and tweaked it, and then created, in my opinion, the definitive version of Dior Fahrenheit. The notable notes are going to include vanilla, violet, rum, suede, licorice, as well as orange. I'm gonna throw a couple in the air for you on this one. Almost sprayed my face. Yeah, what you get with this fragrance is going to be boozy, vanillic, ozonic notes with a slight petrol vibe in the background that will recede into some of the more sweet notes, and that's going to be that licorice being blended with a beautiful suede accord, which just rounds out the entire fragrance. It just glues everything together amazingly. This fragrance is the whole package, in my opinion. It's priced appropriately, it smells great, has awesome longevity, has a high likability factor, and in general has a high unique factor because not everybody's gonna smell like this. Therefore, it is, in my opinion, a statement maker. It's a bold fragrance that is also elegant and one that is signature scent worthy, in my opinion, for winter. Last but not least, from the house of Dior, we have Dior Fahrenheit Le Parfum. All right, you guys, that's pretty much gonna wrap it up for the video. Those are 4 signature scents, one for each season of the year. I wanna thank the homie Tyler for including me in this tag. Thank you, brother. Time to forward this tag on over. I am gonna keep it open, so anybody that wants to hop on this tag, by all means, hit us with your signature scents, one for each season of the year. But just to keep the train rolling, I am going to include a couple other channels. Those 2 channels are D4G, aka Destined for Greatness, as well as 20 Degrees in LA. Hit us with some of your signature scents, assuming you do tags, and of course you haven't done this tag already. Time for this giveaway, you guys. 2 things, make sure you're subscribed, leave a comment below, let me know which fragrance that you saw in this video you would like me to send you, and I will do that free of charge. Just make sure you live in the United States. That's all I ask you guys. Shipping is a grip. Just my way of saying thank you for watching the entire video. We have a ton of content coming down the pipe, so please do make sure to stay tuned. Until next time, you guys, y'all take care, stay safe. Good luck on this giveaway. All right, bye.